You're gonna hit the ball every time. Somebody's got to miss once or twice.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
he's
It's all
like
about
he's
sportsmanship.
someone. Exactly, he's someone that I consider an icon and a legend, and I don't believe that certain people in the ballroom scene give those praises to those types of people that are no longer walking, but they gradually like disappear out of the scene because they've done their share of work, they've done their share of legendary legend status, and I feel like they're forgotten, and they shouldn't be forgotten.
Yeah, I kind
And
of went
I
through a
still
little something
maintain
like
those.
that.
So I
had-
still maintain those
I had
friendships
stepped
with
out
them.
the ballroom scene because I wanted to pursue what I love to do now, which is music and broadcasting and music. But then now that I settled and I got my life together, driving a jag, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming back, you know what I mean? Because now I feel like I'm ready to, I'm in that point in life where I understand and I have time and I have the coins to go and be creative and make my costumes and practice and come to the ball. You know what I mean? Back then I was just learning
Yeah.
and practicing and getting in. Even though I've won a couple trophies, I laid a couple children down and I've got chopped a couple times, and I still gracefully did my thing. I didn't let it make me or break me.
I agree with you. I would definitely say, like, if you're really still passionate about it, and as I am, but again, it sometimes conflicts with my personal life and my relationships and stuff like that. So I have to kind of put that in check sometimes and say,
definitely.
what's more important, a ball or spending time with someone that I really love and spend time with him as much as possible.
You gotta manage. You know what I mean? You gotta manage
Right.
and juggle. And like you said earlier in the interview, there is enough space for legendaryism to go around.
Yeah.
And you can always come back and read, you know what I mean, and come in and out. And if people don't remember you, then work harder and let them know. Make sure that everybody, if the new school hasn't heard about you, then you didn't really do that much.
I agree.
Okay, so because if you're really legendary and you turned it, then everybody should know your name, especially even the scandalous children. You know how you have scandalous children out there, everybody knows, oh, child, I heard about this child. Oh, I heard about her. It's the same sense.
Yeah.
Okay? But now, I got three more questions for you real quick. How do you challenge a rival house? Or is it only done at balls?
Personally, I've never dealt with a person in a rival house because my personality doesn't promote any rivalry. I don't see myself as battling somebody constantly. I spoke about me and Damien, but that was like back in the 80s and 90s that, we had those kind of friction, but we never were like rivals. You know what I mean? And to my knowledge, ever since I've walked in my career, I've never felt like I was in a rival relationship with anyone. Like it was really just about befriending my peers in my category, and even the ones that don't walk anymore, I have a real respect and reverence for. So when I used to walk and snatch New Way, I had that mentality in place, and even when I walked all the way too, I still have that same mentality in place. So I don't feel like I have like rivals in other houses. If anything, it's the opposite. Like my secret to the longevity too is that I get to, shall I say, befriend everybody in every house, or at least the key people in every house. So especially like the mothers and fathers. So if I know at least, the key players in each house that are very influential, that are very, humble and supportive and just downright real as I can be, then I have no problems dealing with, particular people in certain houses that want to start a rivalry. Because there's no rivalry when I walk.
Okay.
Everybody's at equal plate in my book. Yeah.
Is that just they can't take you, girl? You are legendary status.
If they can't take me, I don't know. I've never heard about it, and I'm not. It doesn't put food on my plate.
Well,
so
I feel like
that's
this.
how I
See
see it.
This is why I asked you in the beginning. Has anybody told you have a beautiful personality? Because it all depends on how you carry yourself. If you're graceful, like you said, there's no reason why people should throw you shade. They should admire you for being the role model that you are, or trying to be, That's, I applaud to that, hands down to anybody. Okay, so where is this cultural movement evolving today?
I'm seeing a lot of real evolution and promise thanks to Vogue Evolution with Malachi and Pony. I mean, they have done their thing. Naomi and all that. I couldn't be prouder of them, all of them.
Yes.
You know, and I mean that was a really pivotal move in terms of like, you know, voguing reaching the mainstream aside from Madonna with, you know, with her little doozy, you know, and I just think that it's just you know, the Ninjas are taking it to another level too. When Javi performed with Madonna at the Super Bowl, that was just like, I know that was life changing for Javier, and it was just a moment of like, wow, like we've really arrived, we are really here, you know.
Yes.
So there are other people, you know, in my life that, you know, that I believe should get their tens, you know, and be legends and icons, but you know, they choose not to go back into the scene because of what it is today. So they're like evolving and creating their own personal lives and like say, you know, I'm legendary, yeah, but guess what? The true test of being legendary is being alive. So, and just taking care of your bills and everything and having a life and using the ballroom as entertainment only, you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm in the club, and then when you're tired of going to the club, okay, I gotta go home. You know, I mean, there were times that I fell up at the latex ball or whatever, but, you know, I was too upset that, you know, they didn't call my category. So I'm telling my partner, all right, you know, it's time to go home. It's 2 a.m. Let's go home. Like, and he's like sleeping, like right by the speakers. I don't know how he could sleep by the speakers with Juan Allure blasting the beat so loud, but I was like, time to go home. I thought it was only a ball.
Okay.
You know, but you know, it's evolved to something so incredibly, you know, mainstream. I'm just curious to see how it's going to evolve into something greater than what it is in the future. So I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled and just hope for the best. You know.
Great. I definitely appreciate you coming on the show. It was magnificent, Milton.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you for inviting me, and you know, I'm just gonna, you know, keep on suggesting to you guys, like, you know, just keep doing your thing because it's much needed, and I know that there is a market out there that needs to hear your show, and I'm one of them out here. So New York's got your back, no doubt about it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
It was nice having you, Milton. Love you so much. I definitely will be getting back to you for some more juicy interviews, if you don't mind.
Thank you. No problem. Not at all. Mm-hmm.
And don't forget...
So you got my number. Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, definitely. Don't forget, 347-709-0655 is the number to dial.
And don't forget to hit us up on the everydaypartynetwork.com.
Talk about a legend, talk about a statement, talk about a star. You know who you are. Can I see just for me? N to the A to the U to the D to the H to the T to the Y is naughty bastard.
Wow.
The naughty bastard himself. Up. N to the A to the U to the G to the H to the T to the Y. Naughty boy, little naughty boy. Work. M to the O to the R to the N to the I to the N to the G. Morning boner, that's me. Boner, that's me. Talk to the talk, get a legendary talk. Interview cut is what I want. Spitting the tea and having the kiki. The ballroom scene, make a bitch wanna read. Cause you're trapped in the alley, nowhere to go. Serve the panel and talk about your bowl. Bitch read, spill tea. Tell all the queens how it be. Get tens or chops.
What's up? This is your girl, Ella Infinity. Don't forget, we're about to spill all the tea in the Morning Kiki Show, because every day is a party.
Shout out to Father Jay Blonick. He just dropped a new music video. It's called Me by Jay Blonick.
Infinity, and you're tuning to the Everyday Party Network. Are you ready for the Kiki?
Rumbles without the reach. What do you say if your money's gone? Shock us all, shock us all. She's Tyler Moore, she's married. 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 She lives up the block. She works up the block. She works up the block. She lives up the block. She lives up the block. Works up the block. Works up the block. She lives up the block. You know, you remind me of that Calvin Klein fragrance. Eternity, because you're ugly forever. She's